Okay, guys, we're going to see what's on your Divine Masculine's mind tonight regarding this connection. No idea what is going on with you guys, but the energy just feels heavy for the collective right now. And we're just going to tap into things that are on his mind about you. It could be about his life, how it affects this connection with you, and just what keeps him up at night. Okay, this could be in the form of repetitive thoughts, having to take action, having to let things go. Let's start with there's two cards that fell out. So we do have whistleblower. Okay, so they could be dealing with themes around betrayal. Okay, this could be workplace stuff, or I'm also hearing like friends and family, like social circles that they are in. We're also seeing expose, leak, report, and I'm also seeing like some of them could be like they could have people holding things over their head in order to keep them attached to certain karmic environments. So it's causing them a lot of stress right now. If a lot of you are going through prolonged periods of silence, it's like others. I was gonna say shit. Other stuff in the background is it's also on their mind. It's posing like a risk right now to be in touch with you, if that makes any sense. Goodness, I don't know. Some of you could have a divine masculine that works in like corporate, or whatever he does for business requires him to travel a lot. He could deal with a lot of business contracts. And yeah, that's just the clear message that I'm getting. Like when I'm away from you, or when I stay clear of you, it's usually because I'm going through quite a lot when it comes to politics or the corporate world. Okay, so that could be part of their mission, or it's like some of this karmic stuff could really seem like a job that pulls them away all the time, and they can't get away from it because of power dynamics, like power structures. I don't know. It's like they have a point to prove, and I don't know whoever this masculine is, but it's like they would go to hell trying to prove their point to whoever this organization is that they're up against. Interesting message. Okay, so silence. So it definitely confirms here that many of them are just telling you to trust them. Okay, so this could be on their mind as well, where they're having to deal with this, but then it's also at the back of their mind that they haven't checked in, or they haven't returned your messages or calls. I'm getting that some of you might work in the military as well with the silence. Keep silent, coercion, hint. Okay, so it might be a specific reading for those of you who kind of just know when he is up to his dealings, is the word that I am getting to say. But I feel like it's starting to take a while, or it's taking longer than normal since you've heard from him. I feel like they really want you to know that their silence has a lot to do with business, honor, okay? So dignity, yeah. It definitely has to do with work. So we literally have the works coming in right here, as though this is something that it's really important to them that they're away from you. Some of them could be in this very hostile energy. Like even if you guys do have communication with one another, he's hostile. All he could do is talk about work. I'm getting revenge as well. You could be a source of wise counsel for him, but he's being too stubborn, or he wants to win at all costs. Like even when I look at the honor paired with awards, this is where their mind is at right now, Divine Feminines. I feel like a lot of you, it's going to be a really specific reading for those of you who you're dealing with a Divine Masculines where you guys are already in union energy. You are already in the depths of the mission work, but he's taking things a little too far, getting tied up in things that he shouldn't. You may be trying to talk sense into him. Instead, you're getting silence, and he's going to do whatever it is he's going to do. I'm hearing either carry out plans or follow through with his plans, but it definitely has to do with keeping away from you, or keeping this relationship or this connection to you silent for now. Okay, what does he want to communicate to you about the connection? Because I feel like you guys haven't spoken in quite some time, and if you are in communication, his mind is somewhere else. So he's asking you to just trust in divine intervention. Okay, so we have karma. We also have the catalyst energy. It's like something here is very important, or it's going to act as some kind of catalyst for the next phase of your journey. So Divine Feminines, like I feel like you guys are being called to trust your Divine Masculines right now when it comes to them being away or silent, or whatever kind of separation energy this is that you guys are going through. They're being tested in some way, or if there's any knowledge of this connection with you. Like, many of you are already receiving spiritual attacks, to be quite honest. Okay, I'm just going to come out and say that. But I'm seeing lightweight. It's been lightweight. Okay, it's been surface level. Sorry, guys, I feel like I have something like on my lip. Like a fur. I'm just going to come out and say it. Like, I have some cat fur on me. Probably because I was giving mega smooches earlier. Oh my goodness. Okay. Surface level. The attacks have been surface level. The reason that there is so much silence from them right now is I feel like it could get much more worse. And many of you are going to know what that feels like as well, depending on just certain little things malfunctioning around you and going haywire. And I'm going to say the word mishaps, little mishaps here and there. Okay, so goodness, this is a very strange reading, and I normally do not do readings like this, but I feel like it's going to find those of you who it's specifically meant to, okay? They're sending you a big hug right now, Divine Feminines. Okay, so I feel like this is like you pulling them away from whatever it is they are about to engage in, because I feel like it's going to be even more separation or silence energy, but he's trying to let you know, like, this is part of his path. Okay, this is part of his particular mission work. Like, normally you would hear the Divine Feminines really rooted in a lot of their mission work and really being obedient to it. I feel like this reading represents a Divine Masculine here who is really devoted to like that portion of the journey. It's like they took their spiritual gifts and they rode off into like trying to get justice or peace for the world in some way. Like that's what they're focused on right now. And something about finances, okay? So some of you might work in the world of finances, or this could have something to do with money, okay? And I'm also hearing the movement of money problems, okay? Maybe that's why whistleblower or betrayal is coming up. It's like they're having to take some kind of spiritual hit and lay low right now, almost to the point where they're trying to send you this energetically right now, and that's all they can give. I'm also getting for some of you as well who have really been tapped into the spiritual side of your journey, Divine Feminines. Like, they're asking you to remember things like telepathy and writing out letters to the universe and trusting in the divine timing or the divine intervention. But yeah, you're definitely, and you know, the thing too, I'm getting a nudge here to tell you, like, you keep referring to the work thing as like a karmic energy of his, but like, I mean, look at this. This has a lot to do with dignity or honor, or like serendipity, being in the right place at the right time, where this particular soul was chosen to do this. Like, nobody else is going to be able to influence or make a mark in this particular environment that he is in, he's having to be a whistleblower in, other than him. It's like he was chosen for it just as much as he was chosen, you know, to be your Divine Masculine. I feel like, as hard as it is to hear, it's like he loves you, but he has, like, you know, bigger fish to fry right now instead of focusing in on this mission. And some of you might, you know, take it personally, but I do feel like it is also a catalyst, or a serendipitous moment for many of you to, you know, venture out, do things that your heart has been wanting to open up to, but you've been in a waiting energy, you've been trying to hold space. It's a clear message for you to start expanding and opening up your heart, Divine Feminines. And many of you are going to know exactly what it is I mean by that. It doesn't necessarily have to be venturing out into other relationships, but, you know, definitely picking up certain projects that you've been meaning to dust off, or certain things that you have been wanting to give influence over, is what I'm going to say. Okay, get your hands messy in some of those projects, because I feel like when divine timing does occur in this connection, it'll be so worth it right now. Okay, I feel like this reading is going to go out definitely to someone whose heart has been hurting over the silence or the separation, or just not hearing from them for a while. But it's a big confirmation as well that it's very, very, very much work related. All right, strange reading, never done one like this before, or rarely have I ever done one like this before, but hopefully it finds who it needs to out in the collective as a huge confirmation. Okay, I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.